Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You missed the last round, but Drip was able to take it. So they're going to be leading us to a 12-8 scoreline. And they are able to get their guns back and forcing Hellfire Union here onto a little bit of a half buy. So we will have to see how this goes. Antho moving into Connector. He's 11 and 14 so far in the game. It's been a huge part of his team's offensive. Now he's got to try and find some sort of weakness in the Drip defense, which so far has been stellar. And now it looks like he's going to be moving back towards bottom Connector with a minute 18 left to go. Mad Jack is out monster. He finds Trout Scoper. That is a beautiful shot. Mad Jack with his 20th kill of the game has gotten that pick on the B sights. And now you can see Drip, they're starting to move around. They're starting to get a little bit antsy. They are anticipating the B hits. It looks like they were rotating just a tad, but Didgeridoo will take down Joe. I think that's the delay that they needed. Didgeridoo will find a second. Antho goes down. J2 is there to pick him up. He's not going to escape with his life, but he has delayed them enough to the point where he's done enough damage to make it possible for his team. Donald Kimball finds two. Money G will take out J2, and now we've got ourselves a 1 versus 2. Sir Synergy, all on his own. Coming from bank, Donald Kimball heading back into bathrooms here. And it looks like Sir Synergy heading over to truck. He will find Mad Jack, and now Donald Kimball. He's very low. Sir Synergy has a lot of health to work with. All it's going to take is a defuse tap and a look to the right spot. And that could very well be it. Half the time when the bomb is already gone. Again, time, not Sir Synergy's friend. He does have the kit. Donald Kimball. Oh, he calls his bluff, and now he sticks. Now he sticks. Synergy launches the 1v2, and Drip will go to 12-9.
Joe right there on the entry frag, pushing up into bathrooms there, does not, once again, the inefficient angle creaming, right? Holding for that wide swing closer towards flower pots, but doesn't check close left, and the Didgeridoo completely demolishes them. And as they're running back towards side, I believe the Didgeridoo may have picked up a double. And just fell back to side. Unfortunately, they did get traded out, and they did get that bomb plant down, but Sir Synergy, winning out that 1v2, kind of, called a bluff, trying to stick it, but then had an intuition that maybe Donald Kimball might be swinging on this tap and read it correctly, and they managed to win that round and make the score 12-9 off the back of some great cerebral play.
Absolutely, and now with a minute 42 left to go, we'll see Joe move into short here. Sir Synergy dismantling those overwhelming odds, one piece at a time. Now Joe waiting here in short. This is going to be a 3-man short water setup. What is going on here? I am curious to see how this goes. Oh, he drops that makes noise, and now they've given it away. He's been flashed. Terrible, terrible series of events. Now the nade's going to do 2 damage total. And with a minute 10 left to go, he gets flashed in pit. That's Trout Scoper, but Sir Synergy is here, and he is waiting. He is ready. This angle is devastating in the right circumstances. He finds the first. Joe will find Trout Scoper, but not before he finds another one. J2 goes down. Now a 4v3. Not ideal. It looks like they're going to run away, but Donald Kimball will take down Didgeridoo, but not before he takes down Joe. Now 3v2. Good trades here from the T side, but they are outnumbered, and with 40 seconds left, they may end up going into the wrong bomb site here. Mad Jack waiting for the short aggression. Looks like Sir Synergy is still there. He has not come off that angle. He is a stone-cold golem right now with 25 seconds, and it looks like he's going to move over to pits. Mad Jack is aware, and he is suspicious of it. He'll take a little bit of damage. Now he knows that 1 is heaven as well. They're going to like to go through with his B hit. 13 seconds. Donald Kimball's got to get that bomb down. May have bigger things to worry about if Money G is able to take down Mad Jack, and he does. They know that all he has to do is run out of time. Money G finds him. Donald Kimball goes down, and Drip will take us to double digits.
Solid defense there, right? Sir Synergy hiding on top of that boxer, getting that opening pick, and then just not moving off of it. Perfect. And they're not fighting for short control, so they definitely could have easily just been overrun had the spacing on the terrorist side, on the Hellfire Union side, just been a little bit better. They can definitely get overrun if they're not fighting for these pieces of map control. I know it's likely that they just want to play the sides. However, taking some sort of map control, especially on a gun round, makes it easier for you as a defender to double down on that site, or even give your other players the ability to stack the opposite site. But now terrorists are now to Tech Nines, and they're going for their pistol round check. One in fountain
And
and one up long, or four up long.
yeah, with this noise that they're making, it's gonna give it away. Money G already knows exactly where they are, and Shanks will not find one. His rifle goes down. Now they know that they are all coming along. Didgeridoo will take down Joe. The A1S has hit the floor. Donald Kimball now will actually pick it up. Oh, but Antho, he is in a devastating position. He can manage to keep her. He's out secret. Trout Scoper goes down. Mad Jack is taken down. Didgeridoo. What is this round? Money G is all by himself, and he's taking so much damage. Sir Synergy is now with him and with full health, but the Molly is where it needs to be. It's not quick enough. Bomb goes down. And Mad Jack will take down Money G with the grenade. Sir Synergy is all by himself, and that is absolute disaster for Drip. The last thing they needed here in this game.
Oh.
Finds the one tap. No way he tries to clutch this. It's a 1v4. Turn 1v3. Taps, but yep, Tech9 is there. J2 shuts him down. That would have been something very special. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't really get the sound cue if they're playing further by divider. If you're playing maybe closer towards party, towards the little front bathroom section, towards middle, you definitely hear a lot of noise being made there. And they just called out, I believe it was Shanks who was running up long, called them out, knife out, nades out, just completely blindside. Gave them that opening pick and the gun to work with, and they managed to, get that bomb plant down. Intel gave me a bit of a scare, looking deep in the bank with the bomb, and against like three players. It definitely could have gotten even worse if the bomb had dropped, but they managed to recover with some great picks, got that bomb plant down, and they won a Tech 9 round. And that's a lot of money in their pockets here.
It is. That is indeed a lot of money. And now, on the contrast, Drip has almost nothing. They are going to stack the B site, and it would appear that Hellfire Union is walking right on top of it. Donald Kimball finds one, finds two, Mad Jack finds another one, and Antho will shred! After Donald Kimball gets team killed, it's all on Sir Synergy. By himself with the CZ75. He is waiting. I think he can see. No, he hasn't. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Joe's going to take him down. We're not going to talk about it because that's just sad.
I mean, the CZ is definitely something I advocate against, and I will say it again. I know we have a media head who is a big fan of the CZ. CZ is always good for one, and unfortunately, they're not here in the cast with us for me to prove them wrong with that exact moment there. I believe the nerves might have gone there to Sir Jeep, and you can't really blame them. 1v4, you want a gun, you hear a couple of footsteps, your heart's pumping, the adrenaline is running, so we definitely can't give them a pass. But full rifle rounds all around here, Trout Scoper onto the FAMAS, and hopefully we can see that these rifles through as Joe.
What? Dude, he just goes right out mid. He does not care. He wants this game to be over. That is a stellar flash. Wow, that is something. I've never seen that. Antho's gonna find it. Trout Scoper goes down. Hellfire Union has started to steamroll Drip, and they have turned the water into steam. That is phenomenal. Money G and Shanks are forced to save for overtime. That is unbelievable. But yeah, as you were talking about earlier, when it comes to the CZ, if you have the CZ equipped over anything, ding dong, your opinion is wrong. Splish splash, your opinion is trash. And yeah, that's really all that needs to be said about that. Meanwhile, back into the present moment. That round was something so very special. Shanks will find Joe on the save. That will allow him to get an AK. He's going to start running away. Is he going to start running? This is a very strange save spot. I don't know about this one. And he finds Antho. That is incredible, actually, that he's able to pull that off. Gets two exits right there. That's something.
Yeah, I mean, that is something that it just catches the opponent off guard, right? And one of my former captains and former AGMs has a great saying: if you don't know what you're doing, the enemy team doesn't know what you're doing. And Shanks proved that point right there. Just normally you want to run away, maybe double up with your teammate there, especially if your teammate in Money G has an op. You want to play together to have that trade ability and pick up that op should something go wrong. But Shanks does not care. Just sat on top of dice, got a kill, and fell off there. Some great plays.
Those exits and the money that he was able to get with them might be all that stands in the way of Hellfire Union's first preseason victory. Trout Scoper with the MP9 up close. Antho slowly inching his way forward. This gunfight decides everything because look at the short presence. The short presence will have to fall back. If they lose this fight, I don't know if he's gonna take it. Oh, the Mag 7 swings. Sir Synergy finds Manjack. It's not over yet. Antho will take out the head of Trout Scoper here. Oh, man. And with a minute 10 left to go, he's going to like to fall off, but with 4 HP remaining, it's now a 4v4, and he doesn't see the player shrug. Joe, a lot of damage right there, finds the head of Didgeridoo. Money G is there to find the trade. Now 3 versus 3, 54 seconds remaining. Money G finds another one. J2 goes down. Donald Kimball is there to get his trade. Kimball swings and finds another. Now it's Sir Synergy all alone once more in the 1 versus 2.
So
He's done it
doable here,
before.
Crash.
It's so doable, and this would be it to save them from the edge of oblivion, to bring them back from the jaws of defeat. Sir Synergy, half the bomb is already gone. A lot of time to work with.
First,
Finds Antho, who's low on health. He picks up the op. Now goes back to the rifle. Oh, he's got the molly. He's gonna try and molly banana. If he gets that smoke down, that could be it. He hears the smoke. Oh, Donald Kimball finds the headshot. Hellfire Union will take down Drip here in this first preseason game. That is incredible.
confused as to why they smoke off in front of the bomb instead of on top of the bomb, right? It just gave Donald Kimball the peak that they needed, the gap that they needed to work with, right? That smoke did not cover any part of the body. Had Donald Kimball swung a little bit wider or just pushed past that smoke, it does not cover the bomb and gives him the opportunity to even go for that stick there. But nonetheless, Donald Kimball played it perfectly, right? It doesn't swing off the fake, not worried about the utility being tossed, and just plays it cool, calm, and collected. Ice in his veins. What a way to close out the first preseason match of the season.
Absolutely. And I was not told if we were having post-game interviews, and it would appear that we will not be having those. So, on that final note, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to stream this first match day to you
I do
guys.
have I do have a bit of things to talk about here as we head into the ending of it. This is the preseason, so players that you see here are not necessarily going to be on the final roster of the team. It will be changing until the exact match day, a first official match day, which should be starting, I think, next Thursday, after the final cuts have been made. And also to follow us on our socials, I believe our TikTok is at CS Confederation. Our Twitter is the same handle. Go to the website at csconfederation.com to see any future matches, any players who are on the roster, see any stats or any players MMR. Head on over there. We do also have a submission form for your CSC related highlights. So any match day clips, any scrims, I believe. I think we can do those as well. But any sort of match day clips that you can find that you have, be sure to send it in to, I believe, people to know media section, and you hopefully be on our YouTube channel at csconfederation.com.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think that just about covers all of our bases. Thank you to our lovely production team. It's been anonymous tonight. Big thanks for everything that you've done so far, and we hope to see you again back on the production desk very soon. Thank you so much, Nexus, for being a part of this with me, and but most importantly, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the viewers, for being with us here. It has been an absolutely stellar night, and there will be many more to come in Season 11.